Hey, this is Bryan from the Casual Try Hard podcast, and we are doing another Brothers War draft. All right, well, we're taking the Battle Boy here, the Battle Bird, the Battle Thoppy, whatever, the biggest ornithopter. Right, it has flash, it has flying. I can cast my colorless spells as if they had flash. Whenever I cast a spell with a mana spent with whatever, it's just a wall of text. We're definitely taking this, and it's colorless. It's not committing to anything. Mind's Eye, probably not the format for it. So, Liberator, Thoppy Boy it is. Recommission would be good to go with our Thoppy Boy. Yeah, so we're taking Thoppy Boy. So, if you want to listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things magic, after hearing the word Thoppy Boy 1,000 times, just search CasualTryHardMTG anywhere you listen to podcasts. Just a 2/1. There's one of these at common. Card with no text. It's pretty neat. No. So this wants to encourage us to play colorless spells, but like it really doesn't super matter. There's nothing here that's like, oh yeah, I really want to do that. So I'm like kind of drawn to Combat Courier. It draws a card. Right, this feels like blue-red. Like we could just take Monastery Swiftspear and see how it goes. Huh? Or a Combat Courier. Let's take Swifty. You know, let's spend tens of thousands of dollars to go to his concert. See what's up. Or her concert. Okay. We just played Black-Red. It was pretty sick. We have a red card. We could go Junkyard Genius. We could also go Mightstone's Animation. Or we could go Airlift Chaplain. Airlift Chaplain is one of the better cards in the set. Or Reconstructed Thopter, which is apparently this guy after some surgery. So Junkyard Genius does commit us to black, which I don't know if that is like a bad thing. We already have Monastery Swiftspear. We'll take it and see. Right, so if we're gonna commit to black, right? So we would have taken Recruitment Officer had we taken the Airlift Chaplain. But I think in this pack we take Ashnod's Harvester. Card's good. Combat Courier is also a consideration, just as like a good thing. But I don't know. I've wanted to have a Junkyard Genius, and so like to get one that early, we might be able to like kind of push people off of red black, and like Ashnod's Harvester is really good. Disfigure. No One Left Behind is fine. It would rebuy all of our stuff, but just a bunch of removal I think is pretty solid. Sibling Rivalry, if you can get a creature with it and you somehow have 7 mana or a bunch of Power Stones, yes, like Junkyard Genius and Sibling Rivalry do the thing. Ooh, like Flash Ashnod's Harvesters. Oh yeah. Oh, I hadn't realized that he was like holding a person, just like munching on someone. No good. So yeah, like the Airlift Chaplain versus Junkyard Genius pick, kind of determined our next pick or two. I think we Emergency Weld. Like Mishra's Juggernaut's really good too, but I really like Emergency Weld and like being able to rebuy like Junkyard Genius and our good friend Liberator Thoppy Boy. Now, what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to be responsible and what's it called? Take removal when I see it. I'm not gonna like try to be cute and go, oh, I'm not gonna take the removal. If you're watching the drafts from this week, we just played like a black-red deck with 7 removal spells. So he says that, and then like second Swift Spear. I'm gonna second Swift Spear, and we're gonna pretend I didn't say all the stuff I just said. All right, but like some Disfigures and some Swift Spears, like we can get some people dead. Like what makes what's it called? What, like the thing you need for Power Stone, what is it called? Fracture. Power Stone Fracture is you need creatures that make 2 things when they come into play, or artifacts that draw a card when they come into play. I am a fan of the Carrion Locust. It flies. Flying is good in this format. Probably Warplow. This Field of Ruin. I don't need a Field of Ruin effect. We're not white. I think Goreplow is fine for us. Again, like kind of removal. And we can rebuy it with Emergency Weld. So, like if the Power Stone Fracture came back, I would 100% take it. But it was more just, I don't want to, I don't have ways to make it good. So I could Stasis Coffin just because it's a rare. But I think Infiltrator, I already have 1 way to sack. So I think that is fine. So do I want Blitz Automation or Carrion Locust? I'm gonna Carrion Locust mainly because I really value flying in this format. So there's nothing here. I'll just take Splitting the Power Stones because it's an uncommon. Yeah, we'll Sibling Rivalry. If we get a bunch of ways to make Power Stones, I think I'm gonna take Whirling Strike with 2 Swift Spears. Like, it seems pretty decent. Blast Zone. I mean, it's pretty, but no. We don't have any removal in this pack. Well, that we can play. Like, Laid on Arms is not gonna work for us. Unleash Shell is costly, but fine. Elsewhere Flask is good. It's a thing that you can feed to Junkyard Genius. So, and it triggers Swift Spear, so we'll Elsewhere Flask. Unleash Shell might come back. I would like the Evolving Wilds, but we're going to take another Disfigure. Battlefield Butcher could come back. Evolving Wilds probably won't. Juggernaut might, will probably not. Hornstone Seeker is good here. Carrion Locust could come back as well. Well, Infiltrator. If we weren't red already, like Mightstone's animation is something I'm interested in. But I think Infiltrator is good. Really, this pack's pretty empty for us. Conscripted Infantry or Moment of Defiance. I'm going to take Moment because we have the Swift Spears. Right? Just like things to trigger. Energy Refractor, or do I want a second Sibling Rivalry? I only have 1 sack outlet right now. So I don't think I want Sibling Rivalry. Like, another one. I don't know if I want to play this one. If I had, like, 2 or 3, if I had, like, a bull, a strong bull, I would be like more into that. Or if I had taken that Power Stone Fracture, I'd be like, oh, well, then I could like Sibling Rivalry and then Power Stone Fracture. Well, Obliterating Bolt for sure. I don't always like the red removal. Like, this figure has the same problem of like, you get it and then the thing just gets a little too big. So it does have that downside. I mean, Raise to the Ground does let us destroy big artifact creatures. I don't have a ton of ways to sack things right now. Right? But really I have the one. Or do I want Unleash Shell? We're going to take this guy. Right? This deck's feeling pretty aggressive with Whirling Strike and Moment of Defiance. Right? These could go, and we could just be like the Swift Spear, like multiple 1-drop Swift Spear, Goblin Blast Runner kind of deal. We'll Unleash Shell here, though. I don't know if I want it. But yeah, this seems pretty alright. So I would like, if I could get 2 or 3 more removal spells, I'd feel better about it. Like, I am not thrilled with myself not taking that Power Stone Fracture for the Swift Spear. We'll take the Juggy Boy, the Jugs Machine. Jugs. Alright, we've got a respectable deck after 2 packs. Right? I'm not sure about Elsewhere Flask and Energy Refractor or Unleashed Shell, but like the rest of it feels pretty good. Yeah, let's take another Locust. I don't know if we went 3 Locusts, but they are... Flying is super good in this format, so... we can maybe make that work. I wonder if we get like another... Swiss Spear or something. It'd be pretty funny, like 3 Swiss Spears or just like a constructed deck. Like Swiss Spear into cheap removal. Seems pretty alright. We'll Raise to the Ground, though I don't think we're playing 2 of those. Yeah, if we just need a couple other ways to sack things for the Infiltrator. Because right now it's just like a 2-1. That is fine. It has power and toughness. But, you know, just a couple extra ways to... I guess like Unearthing something does that. Firebomb, Gigo on the sideboard. I don't think I want to pay 7 mana for Dang or anything. Take another Sibling Rivalry. I am the Carrion Locust Drafter. As much as I want a rare draft, it's Overwhelming Remorse and it's not close. Right, I don't think we need... How many creatures do we have? 14. Alright, well... I'm pretty sure we don't need 3 Carrion Locusts. So... we got a removal spell, so that's good. So we have some early removal, gets a little bit bigger thing, and then gets anything. So that's solid. And Raise to the Ground. Conditional, but can be important. I guess Hornstone Seeker can make us sacrifice something for the Infiltrator. But that seems bad if that is your plan. I don't know how much we went Unleash Shell. Just because it is 5 mana. It's Sibling Rivalry here, or one of them at least. Okay, like this is a reasonable deck right now. Oh, we got cards. Mistress Command. This figure, go for the throat. Part of me just wants to take Go for the Throat. I don't think Mishra's Command will wheel, but like I'm also not super sure how good it is. I mean, it's not super mana efficient. I'm gonna take the command and just be. I'm not sure if that was the right pick or not. So Power Stone Fracture. There we go. Wait, that helps Blast Runner and Infiltrator, so that's good. I think we can get rid of Unleash Shell, maybe. If I had a little bit of mana fixing, I would Hero of the Dunes. We'll take the Conscript, I guess. Though there's part of me that's not sure I want to play that. So if somehow that Go for the Throat comes back, or the Disfigure, I will be ecstatic. But I don't think they will. Flashing in a Mishra's Juggernaut off of a Liberator would be pretty hilarious. Jeez. My first thought was Ashnod's Harvester, but I think I just have to take Obliterating Bolt. Right? It's better than Excavation Explosion. It's close with Ashnod's Harvester, but we're just going to take the Bolt. Like, I can't not. I think that gets raised to the ground off the team. Or we have so much, because like I would have cut an Infiltrator. I mean, sure. Red feels super open right now. Maybe I cut Moment of Defiance and keep in both Carrion Locust, and then we just try to figure it out. I think Sibling Rivalry goes away. We don't have a lot of ways to make that good. Man. This is getting hard. I'm just going to take the rare for no other reason than it's a rare. We already have a ton of playables that I don't know what I'm going to play. Like, I don't have enough ways to make the Blast Runner good. I'll just take the... We'll think about Killzone Acrobat. It does give a way for us to sack things. Yeah, we don't need this guy. I don't think we have that many spells. The Blitzy Boy. Man, oh man. The Blitzy Boy. Jeez, oh man. Alright, well. The removal spells that had no business coming back did not come back. To the surprise of no one. Okay. I mean, I wanted them to, but they weren't going to come back. So I think Goblin Blast Runner probably goes. Just because we don't have a ton of ways to sack things. The second Harvester would have been good. Probably no Mishra's Domination. No Killzone Acrobat. 17 Creachies. I mean, we have so many 3s, right? At least we have 7. Right. We could cut the Juggernaut. And then... Oh, we can cut Infantry. I think pretty easily. Because now we just have a ton of 3s with Blitz Automation, So our 2s are Infiltrator, Stone Seeker, and Astronaut's Harvester with Obliterating Bolt and Disfigure to kind of back that up. Have the 1 trick. We've got 15 creatures. And then what is our other cut? Like, I don't want to cut any of our 2s. Right? Not that a 2-mana 2/1 is great, but I could cut another Carrion Locust. Do that, have 14 creatures, pseudo 15 with Emergency Weld, and then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 removal spells, and just have the plan of, like, try to get people dead with these big things. And haste. Yeah, we'll try this. This is a little sketch, I think, but we'll give it a go. All right, we're gonna keep this. So here's where Emergency Weld is only a pseudo creature. I think we're going to flash in Urza's Battlethopter and then play Carrion Locust and just start bringing the beats. Sure. Where have you been? Huh? Where have you been? I guess they could scatter array me, but... Or they could not. Well... I could... Blitz Automation them, see if they wanted to block. You down to Clown? They are down to Clown, okay. And I'm just gonna play the Swift Spear now. I mean, because I can Emergency Weld that back next turn. And I can eat... Or I could eat their Carrion Locust, or eat their guy with my Carrion Locust. Yep. Uh-huh. So we're going to crunch and or munch that guy. We are going to... I'm not gonna attack because with the Swift Spear, because I don't want to get it disfigured. And I'm going to... I did this wrong. I could have attacked with it. I was thinking so much about Whirling Strike that I forgot about Emergency Weld as a thing. So like now I have a 3/4 flyer. I've got 5 power in the air, which is like huge in this format. Yep, it's a 1/1. I hear they're pretty good. It's a 2/1. I also heard those are pretty good. Sure. No blockies. Seems great. I am just going to... I could Obliterating Bolt this, attack, and then they don't actually have good blocks. If they want to double block, I just Whirling Strike and annihilate them. And if they don't double block, I just play a Horned Stone Seeker. Because like they could double block the Swift Spear. Okay. Oh, no. Gotta count real quick. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 9, 10, 11. So 11 is not dead. We'll play a Stone Seeker, and there we go. So I could Blitz Automation next turn, plus have up Whirling Strike. One sec. I could just play Blitz Automation full price, and then that makes Liberator plus Carrion Locust lethal. Sorry about that. We'll just attack with everything. Right, there's like, they have to deal with the things in the air. Plus, like, I have a hasty boy, or a menace boy on the ground. So they have to kill both things in the air. Or they have to get rid of Liberator. Okay, or they could gain some life. And they go to 2. Okay. That's fine. But I still have a lot of difficult to block things. Lots of difficult to block things here. There we go. Got a W. Playing against the Playmaker. We're gonna keep this. Right, this has, like, you could Swift Spear, remove something, get in for more damage, play a, and then play a Locust. Sure. No attacks. I'm not super pumped to get rid of the Blast Runner, so I don't think I'm going to be, like, working super hard to get... Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be working super hard to get through that. So now they get to give it Menace and make it big. Land and what? Sibling rivalry. So we're taking the land. Okay. Pretty good. So we're going to Locust the desk, just so they don't get more cards later. I don't think I'm going to block with the Locust, just because I've got Obliterating Bolt if I absolutely have to. Alright. What did they do? What was the thing that they... Why didn't they make the creature bigger? It's so weird. Do I want to weld something back? Like, the best use of my mana is this, then weld back the Carrion Locust. That 1/1 can be like Power Stone Fracture food. Okay. Miss. They did not miss. What did they get? Something better than a strong bull. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna just take the strong bull. Because I don't want to mess with that. It was more I did not want them to draw something as opposed to no blocks. Right, like maybe it would have been better to battle Thopter than put in Carrion Locust. But like next turn I can battle Thopter. Sure. Uh-huh. Can do this. I'm going to sack that, put a counter on my Infiltrator, get in for 2. Alright, so 5 power to 2. They do have a bunch of, yep, Strong Bull, okay. I kind of need them to tap out. Okay, they did. Kind of. They didn't really, but they kind of tapped out. Uh-huh. They're gonna get a card off of the Strong Bull. But I'm gonna have power in the air. And they only have 1 mana to sack. So they didn't go for the card off of the Strong Bull. Interesting. Okay. So I didn't flash in Liberator because I wanted to make sure I got the trigger. Sure. No blocks. Uh-huh. I think I lose this race. I definitely lose this race now, so now I've got to, like, hit the brakes and... Ugh, a 3-4. Yuck. Yep, we're in trouble. We are in troubles. In trouble. We're gonna block here and here. And if they have like a Strong Bull, I just lose, but I think that was the only thing I could do. Or, you know, if I draw all lands, that's also a thing that makes me lose. Yep, got a block. So I have to draw I have to draw some way to deal with that. Okay. That does deal with that. Let's find him. Okay, there we go. Do they get haste? Other creatures you control get menaced and haste. Other creatures, so I can't do it to him. Okay. So I can deal 5 damage. Okay. This is scary. Yep. I can deal 5 damage next turn. Uh-huh. Oh. I think they were gonna win that game. They scooped a little early. But we will take it. Like, they had 4 cards in hand. I was at 1. I would have had to, like, attack. Like, I think everyone assumes, and I do this as well, that it also gets menace, but it doesn't. It's only other creatures. So, yeah, I think they scooped a little early, but we'll take these. If this was a mountain, I would 100% keep, but I don't think I can keep it with, like, nothing I can cast. To 5, so we've lost this. It was fun while it lasted, but we are, like, 100% dead. You know what? We're gonna do this, and we're gonna keep the Cindermaw. I thought I returned 2 cards. There we go. And we're gonna desperately hope to draw a mountain so we actually get to play. And if we don't draw a mountain, it was fun. But yeah, we're probably dead. Mountain. Yep. Yeah, we're not. We're done. Mountain. This card needs to be a mountain. Mountain. Not a mountain. Oh my god, it's a mountain. Okay. Okay. So we're still alive. There's still hope. Still hope. A 4/3 giant boy. No blocks. I'm just gonna obliterating bolt that thing. I mean, I would love another mountain. Like one more mountain, then we stop. We're taking a land, or are you just like... Yep, you're taking a land. Okay. I guess you had missed land drop, so it makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Like another mountain. Oh, they get to fight. Okay, well that's fine. Not great, but it's fine. I kind of want to... do I want to Swift Spear? I could Swift Spear Emergency Weld. Or I could emerge... You know, we're going to Swift Spear Emergency Weld. It's more mana efficient. We are, like, horribly losing this game. So, the other line was to disfigure the Stalwart. Just to, like, keep them off of playing a 5-drop this turn. Like I said, keep them off of playing a 5-drop this turn. We're gonna eat this guy. No attacks. Yeah, like that was the less mana efficient choice, but the choice that kept this from happening. Yeah, I don't know how we... Neat. I'm kind of okay with it, though. No blocks. Okay. Alright, alright. You stay home, bud. You guys get in. Let's kill this guy. Get a trigger. Alright. So, Obliterating Bolt does not kill the one thing on the board I need to kill. Which is annoying. What can I draw that matters? Is the question. Yep, go to 6. Okay. You don't say. Like, I think I'm just dead. I should have left back one blocker. Yeah, that was wrong. Because not having the land here, now I'm just dead to the board. Save myself some time, but yeah, I was just dead. Alright, Swift Spear, Disfigure, Horn Stoneseeker, like, aggression and a way to, like, kind of push it through. Seems reasonable. Right, Horned Stoneseeker is kind of hard to block. Okay. That is a thing. What are you? Oh yeah, sure. I probably could have gotten 1 damage had I attacked. And it was kind of a safe attack just because I had this figure to protect my Swift Spear. So I can... Sure. Yep. 1 blue mana. I don't know what 1 blue mana is. Okay. Huh. Do I just... I'm gonna attack with this guy. Alright, so now we can, like, Battle Thopter and then have a removal spell. Or a way to trigger this. Sure. Get 2 for 1, nerd. That sucks. Oh, man, I got auto-tappered for sure there. Because I could have killed the 1/4 with the Obliterating Bolt. But instead it left up Power Stone Fracture because, you know, I want to sack one of my good creatures here. Okay, it's a 1/4. Sure, no blocks. Uh-huh. I'm going to bolt this. Now I'm going to get in for some damage in the air. And I'm not going to sack anything. Trading 2 for 1 works in my favor. I probably eat the rare with the Carrion Locust. Would be my guess. I mean, if I have to, like, sacrifice something to Power Stone Fracture, I will. Okay, well that's gotta go. We're gonna hope that they don't have the protection spell. Man, there's 2 things I want to get rid of. I'm gonna get rid of Urza. Get him for 3. All right. Looks like a thing. We've got... Sure. I guess they're gonna try to draw a bunch of cards with that. Gonna attack with everything. That's fine. Okay, like... They need some removal or something. Okay, they... Do I have a second? I have a second Obliterating Bolt. Like, they're probably dead to a removal spell here. I guess they could have a removal spell of their own. I mean, this being a 3/4 flyer pretty consistently in the deck. Oh, and the haste creatures I have, Blitz Automaton and whatnot. Yeah, there's a lot that they're like dead to here. A lot. So we'll see. Okay, well that keeps them alive for a bit. I mean, they're still dead to Hasty Boy. Yep. Scatter Ray isn't lands. I'm just gonna play this just to be on the safe side. Huh? Yay, we got it. We knew they were dead to a removal, so we just had to draw it. It's all good. I think this is fine. Right? Yeah, this is probably more than fine. We'll let that resolve. If I killed it in response, the Sack of Power Stone trigger would have been gone. Yep. Perfect. Les beats are incoming. I guess they could have the... Sure. Nom nom. Would you like to block? You would. Oh, man. I was considering using a removal spell on that. But they wanted to block. Like, I thought for sure they wouldn't want to block. Okay. What is the most mana? I mean, this is probably just a 3-mana 3/3. So probably the best thing to do is Cindermaw. Get in for 2. And then Junkyard Genius bolt next turn, like bolt whatever they play. Okay, does this destroy? It's 1 damage. Okay. Okay. I see you. I'm going to just exile this. Because if they have a giant growth, it's awkward. They did not. Play this. Get a counter on my Liberator. Up. And then get in for 7. That was pretty good. So I can Harvester. Boo. Okay. This slows things down a little bit here. I'm going to Harvester. Back that. They all got Menace. It'd be amazing. They do not. Attack for 9, putting you to 2, eating that guy. I guess I will play a land. The downside with playing a land is that it makes it worse if I have... Can't block. Get in, bud. Yep. Sounds good. No blocks. Do I attack with everything. They can't block. They can't block in a way that is good for them. That kills them. Unless they have, like, a pump spell? Oh my god. Jeez. Alright, well then I'm dead. I was not playing around Whirling Strike. Yeah, jeez. Was not playing around Whirling Strike. Jeez, oh man. So... Can I... So I'm gonna do this for... 3. Or I guess I can do it for... Yeah, I'll do it for 3. I will target a player, target a creature, auto pay. So it has 2 targets, so it doesn't matter if they sack this guy or not. Like, he is Dunzo in the Bunzo. I'm gonna discard my 2 lands. This is another reason to not play lands. Amazing. Just amazing. Sure. Wow, that was brutal. That was brutal. Another one of those where you go, I drew, what was that? I drew 7 lands, or what was that? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands, and my opponent saw 5 lands all game. Now, admittedly, that attack, like the Whirling Strike, was just brutal. But I did draw a land. If I drew a creature, I win the game. So, it's my fault and variance. I'd like a cheaper removal spell, but I think I can keep this and try to just, like, push. I don't think there's anything that can trade with Swiss Spear. Right, yeah, we're just gonna push damage here. See if we can get to, sure. That is a mutt. Get in. I think they had to trade with the Blitz automation. Yep. Alright, so this makes our removal spell cheaper, so we can remove their 3-drop, hopefully. Hopefully they just, like, play Scrapyard Mutt, hit us for 2. Nope. Mishra's Foundry. Oh, okay, they are kind of doing that. Alright. I'm guessing they're missing a color, so we're gonna see a card of the other color come down. Be my guess. Like, if you activate this, I will Stone Rain you. Like, no compunction. Are we just mono red? Are we living that dream? Okay, I have nothing for 1 mana. Alright, we can... Deck, you can stop anytime. Like, you can stop... Sure. Yep. Do I want to wait? What are you doing? Watch it. Watch it. Don't do anything you would regret. Just checking. Their graveyard lit up. Do I just kill this guy now and, like, take myself off of... I'm gonna take myself off of 1 damage. Just because I want to make sure that I... Oh. Dang it, I thought I was in their end step. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, there were many downsides there, because like Whirling Strike would have been awesome into the Strong Bull. Yeah, I should have waited. I thought I was in their end step. Yep, neat. Uh-huh. Why did you play that? You have the thing in your hand. Uh-huh. Just get that in there. Okay. We're probably dead. It not being in their end step when I killed the Strong Bull was hella bad. I mean, I guess they spin the wheel. Maybe I'll get lucky and they won't realize that you can't spin the wheel at instant speed like I did when I had this card. All right. Bring it, Playboy. Mm-hmm. Pretty amazing there. Sure. I'm going to just attack with that. So I'm going to play this land because on the off chance that I like draw something that doesn't suck, which I won't. Don't get it confused. I will not. But if I would have drawn something that didn't suck, I could have neat. I could have like played it and then activated Power Stone or activated Junkyard Genius. Okay. Now we're like trying to hold out for we get a Creechy. Yep. Mm-hmm. Cool. I will block. Don't care. I really need... some removal or something. I need some way to like push through this board they're building. Or I need them to activate the queen like 3 times and deck themselves. Is this a May? Oh, it only triggers once each turn. Okay. Come on. Okay, well, they're trying to deck themselves, so that's good for me. Sure. Right, so I have like 2 obliterating bolts and some... Yep. Unfortunately, this is not the deck that has, Brotherhood's End. No fear. Okay, cool. Yep, I'll just take the damage because I don't want to block with my entire board. Okay, well, we're gonna eat the desk. Let's get the desk out of here. They're at 10. I can't really block anything. It's pretty sick. Oh, they've seen 10 more cards than me. Jesus. Yeah, that turn where I thought I was on the end step is probably gonna cost me this game. I mean, it would have only been like a couple more damage, but Thoppy boy? Can we do it? I don't think we can, but we're gonna pretend like we can. Thoppy boy, Thoppy boy. Like, you just turn on the land, attack with everything, and then activate Paratrooper. This really isn't that hard. Alright, like, maybe we, like, can backdoor a win here. But we just don't have enough cards. Yeah, like, come on, you can do it. Good job. Why you didn't attack with everything is literally beyond comprehension. Like, do you have excavation, explosion? Alright. Can I come up with a way to not die? I can attack for 4. That does not die. So we're just gonna wait. As attacking for 4 when they're at 10 does not get the job done. I'm so very proud of you for figuring out attack all. It's very good. I didn't think you would get there, but you did. So I'm really happy for you. We'll block there. And we will. Wait, I can't double block anything, can I? Oh, they're just. Why do you activate your land? God. Yeah. Well, that lay down arms was a couple points, and it sounds silly, but like, it would have been 5 points. I might have been able to win that game had they been at a slightly lower life total. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This deck felt fine. It wasn't the best. Like, the problem with, like, the damage-based removal in this format, it feels like, is there's so many things that grow that, like, Obliterating Bolt kind of gets outscaled pretty quickly. I wish I had another Junkyard Genius. Liberator, the Battle Thopter, was great. Like, consistently having a 3/4 flyer really helped out a lot. I don't know if I wasn't quite aggressive enough or didn't quite have enough removal to make the Swift Spear plan work. Maybe Go for the Throat would have been better than Mishra's Command. Like, we got to cast it like 1 time, and it was like Kill a Thing, Rummage, which is good, but I don't know if it's like good enough. That game that we attacked thinking that they were just dead and their last card was Whirling Strike was just wild. We like if we would have drawn a land there or a creature, just play the creature, sack it, and we win the game. But nope, that was not to be. So with that, I was Bryan from the Casual Tryhard Podcast. If you want to listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic, just search Casual Tryhard MTG anywhere you listen. If you want to support the podcast, there are our TCG Player affiliate link and our Patreon link in the description. And there's also all of our social media links if you want to come out and say hi. So with that, we'll catch you on the internets.